Before we start this video, thank you to the members of both of the channels.
So you've lost your sparkle too, huh? Yeah.
What's going on, everyone? So the 1976 original Thomas and Friends animated pilot is being brought up once again by this article, so we will jump in and read both of these parts, starting with the Reverend W. Awdry. Awdry met Thomas the Tank Engine, author Reverend W. Awdry. Sorry, Andrew met the author. Andrew met Thomas the Tank Engine, author. In March 1974, Andrew met Reverend W. Awdry, the author of Thomas the Tank Engine, to discuss converting his stories into an animated TV series. He then collaborated with lyricist Peter Reeves and animator Brian Cosgrove and pitched their ideas to Granada TV. Pilot episode for Thomas the Tank Engine was completed in 1976. Granada TV commissioned a pilot episode of Thomas the Tank Engine in early 1976. Granada ultimately decided not to produce a full series. However, the hugely popular animated BBC TV series Thomas and Friends later went on to run for 24 series. So interesting to say the least. This original pilot, to be honest with you, did not look good. I don't think it would have been a better alternative. I don't think animated Thomas is good in general. I think Thomas, for a large part on TV, was only popular because it was live action. It was something different. It was something cool for like even older people to sit down and watch. Parents and grandparents actually thought that the models and the sets and the engines and all the special effects were cool. And I don't think they would have thought that way if it was another animated show. That's a big part of a lot of the documentaries about early Thomas the Tank Engine, is that everything stood out because it was different from all the current shows of that were coming out. And even model series Thomas in the hit era was different than everything that was out at the time. So I don't think this would have been successful. I think Thomas and Gordon look incredibly ugly. I don't think this is good. I think this is utter trash. So I'm glad this didn't happen. This looks terrible. I'm very glad model series Thomas happened. I do not think animated Thomas would have been successful. We can't even get a successful CGI series. That's how bad things are nowadays. Nobody cares about animated Thomas. Every single time Mattel does some animated Thomas thing, or even the original CGI series, Hero of the Rails, all that stuff, none of it succeeded. It just goes reboot after reboot after failure after failure. So I think we've learned that animated Thomas does not work. It's not appealing. Animated Trains is not as cool as model trains.